This morning, I've come to talk to you about a very, very important subject. We all know the essence of trees. Trees will give us oxygen, taking our carbon dioxide. Trees will reduce the amount of storm water runoff. Trees will reduce the effects of flooding. Trees will also improve the natural habitat for wildlife and the ecosystem. They provide food, protection when storms hit, homes for many birds, etc., etc., mammals, you can think of it. So particularly, I was excited that as a nation, we decided on the 11th of June, 2021, spearheaded and championed by the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, to plant trees. In fact, we were told on that occasion, after we had planted the trees, that we had spent 12 million. Listen, 12 million. 796,615 Ghana cedis. 12 million 796,615 cedis. We spent that to plant trees because as a country we had decided that trees are very, very important. Let me take you back to 2018 where I had gone to the northern region to plant trees. 2018, we're planting trees and I had done some tree planting with the Green Republic. 2018. Please put the photo up there. Let's see so that people can actually see that I have basis for asking these questions that I'm about to ask this morning. 2018, we had gone to the northern region with the likes of Damana, may he rest in peace, Hafiz Damana, and we were planting trees. This was me. I can take you to this tree in Tamale. I can take you to this particular tree, which you just saw on your television set. 3 years ago, maybe 4 now, because we're in 2021. 2018, I planted that tree with a lot of other students. Now, when we decided to plant trees, we made a big fuss about it. We had press conferences, we spoke about the benefits of it, and I've told you the essence of planting trees, by the way, because they say when the last tree dies, the last man dies. This morning, I'm here to ask a very, very simple question. You know that the late Sir John had what we call the Youth in Afforestation Program, correct? And that even though they have been complaining that their monies have not been paid there and there, they still continue to work there. Please put the sound under for me. Even though they complain that their allowances and their whatever it is has not been paid for some time, and good morning to Mr. John Alote, they continue to be there. So we decided that we're going to have a National Tree Planting Day on the 11th of June. In the meantime, before that, somebody had proposed that we're going to have a National Tree Planting Day on the 1st of July. We would have the President, Speaker, Parliament, everything. So we are happy that it came up on the 11th of June. The question we're asking is that today marks exactly 4 months after we spent over 12 million Ghana cedis to plant the trees. And I threw a challenge the other time. I said, I work here at TV3. When I live here at TV3, I get to Prudential Bank, I get to GBC, I go all the way to Paloma, I go to Nkrumah Circle. I want to be shown, for example, where the trees were planted. Because we had media razzmatazz. We followed the president. Speaker planted trees, Vice President did, First Lady did, Information Minister Opon Kuma did. He named this tree bush. People gave names to their trees. 4 months on, where were the trees planted? That's my first question. Where were the trees planted? The trees that cost us 12 million Ghana cedis. Where were they planted? Because trees will improve the quality of air that you breathe and all of that. So, first question I'm asking this morning is 4 months on, where were the trees planted? Take us on a media tour. Show us where the trees were planted. That's all I'm asking this morning. My question number 2 is that we said we're going to plant 5 million trees. Abi? Then the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Lawyer Abu Jinapo, had said that, okay, we had even exceeded our targets. So now, by exceeding our target means that we planted more than 5 million trees. Abi? Okay. Now, how many trees did we plant? First, show me where the trees were planted. And then now let's go and look at how the trees are faring. And then tell me how many trees we planted. 12 million Ghana cedis. Let it sink in slowly. My third question, can we simply do a media tour? Can we do a media tour? We come to TV3, we ask for a camera, they give you a camera, we drive from TV3, we go to Prudential Bank, we get to GBC, we get to Circle, we're going to Kaneshi, we're going to Odoko, we get to Malam, we get to Bawe, we get to Soto, we are traveling around. That is me planting a tree on your TV. That is me. So I have bases, and if you ask me to take you to where this tree is, in the northern region, I will take you there. I will take you there because 3 months after we planted this, I went there. The tree had grown a bit, and I did some inscription on it. So if you ask me to take you to where I planted the tree, I will take you. I'm saying it has been 4 months. The tree that the president planted, his vice president planted, Speaker of Parliament planted, Chief Justice planted, the ministers planted, all of them planted. It's been 4 months. Today is exactly 4 months since we decided to spend 12 million Ghana cedis. 12 million Ghana cedis could have gotten children desks in schools so that they don't lie on their bellies to write and to learn and to write their exams. 12 million could have done storm drains for us. 12 million could have fed children in JHS, included them in the school feeding program. 12 million could have done so much. Could have bought beds for hospitals that are lacking, could have improved facilities and all of that. We spent 12 million Ghana cedis. My questions are simple, only 4. Number 1, can you show us where the trees were planted? Number 2, can you show us the numbers of trees that were planted? We said we're going to plant 5 million trees. That was the target. That was what we were told, and which we spent 12 million Ghana cedis, in excess of that, to plant trees. Number 3, can you tell us how the trees are doing? Maybe take us on a media tour. And the man in the middle is a known MPP fanatic. You remember when Who Watches the Watchman came? Yes, he's a known MPP fanatic. He's late. He's my very, very good friend. He's late though. Bless his soul, may he rest in peace. But they had a vision to plant 20 million trees by 2025. We said we're going to do 5 million trees annually, so that by 2025 we would have actually gotten more than that. That's a good initiative. My quest this morning, Mr. Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, is to ask you a very simple question. Where were the trees planted? How many trees were planted? How are the trees faring? Can we do on a national media tour to find out how the trees you planted are doing? Because we spent 12 million cedis. Number 5, the youth in afforestation, which was started by Sir John under the Forestry Commission. What is their present status? Because he said every Ghanaian was going to plant the trees. Yes, they did. But who is nurturing the trees, making sure that the trees are alive and well to do the duty, to provide the duty, to absorb the carbon dioxide and to give us oxygen, to prevent flooding, to also help with the protection of the habitat and natural space for the ecosystem, for mammals and birds and all of that. We want to know. That's all I am asking this morning. On the 4th month after we planted trees, I'm asking this very simple question. And if you are a Ghanaian, and if you know that we spent 12 million cedis over that to plant trees, and if you know that we were told of the benefits of planting trees, and if you know that trees improve the quality of air that you breathe, and if you know that some of the trees are ornamental, and if you know that we've spent so much money, so much energy, time, and all the razzmatazz about it, you will be joining me to ask this question. Where are the trees? Take us on a media tour, Mr. Minister. Good morning.